Hello and welcome to another TLDR video. In an attempt to contain the spread of the virus, many countries have gone into lockdown, focusing on the key essentials, including the likes of France, where even Amazon has shut down. So in this video, we're going to be explaining just why Amazon has shut down, the issues between the company and the French government, and what this means more generally. Before we dive into it, you might already know, but we have a whole bunch of enamel pin badges based on our countries with shoes designs. And, well, we have a lot of them, covering most EU countries, including France. Check out all of these designs and a bunch of other stuff in our store, it's linked down below. This whole argument and the legal challenge stems from essential status. Back on the 14th of April, the Untitled court near Paris in France ordered Amazon to strip its business back to essential goods within 24 hours. This was as a result of Amazon being taken to court by the SUD group of trade unions that claimed that more than 100 workers were being forced to work in close proximity to each other, breaching social distancing rules. If the court deemed that Amazon was contravening the rule, it would incur a penalty of €1 million a day, or around £875,000 a day. This was all meant to allow for an in-depth assessment of the potential risks in their distribution centres to be carried out. Amazon had in late March completely stopped taking orders for non-essential products in France and Italy, but eventually brought them back, instead prioritising essential items. Yet, while it almost immediately appealed the ruling last week, Amazon announced the closure of all of its French warehouses, claiming that considering the complexity inherent in our logistics activities and the fine of €1 million per infraction imposed by the court, the risk of contravening the decision was too high. I cannot confirm at this stage on what date they will reopen. The chief executive of Amazon's France division highlighted the apparent issue. I don't know whether a nail clipper is essential. Same thing for a condom. The ambiguity forces us not to take any risks. The issue remains on the broader impact of Amazon's activity. Just last month, French Finance Minister Bruno Le Maire complained that it was unacceptable that Amazon was putting pressure on French employees to come into work, or otherwise risk not getting paid. Amazon's 6 French warehouses employ in the region of 10,000 permanent and temporary staff members, and according to an internal document seen by Reuters, Amazon will be utilising the French version of the furloughing scheme. As Politico reports, this has all put pressure on French President Emmanuel Macron and France's exit strategy. Local e-commerce players remain open as normal. When Macron campaigned on making France a startup nation, yet wants to make tech giants play their fair share, the pressure to protect workers, both from a health perspective and from a financial one, is mounting. The expectation is that the progressive removal of lockdown measures will start on the 11th of May, with Macron himself explaining that it will also be about allowing the biggest number to get back to work, to restart our industry, our retail sector and our services. So what do you think? What actually are essential goods? And is it for the government to decide? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you want more news from TLDR about the coronavirus and other topics, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified every time we release a video. Special thanks to our Patreon backers who make videos like this one possible.